Hello and welcome to the first video on the new channel Vloganovella. This is so exciting. So I'm just going to quickly read the reasoning behind this if I can find the conversation. The story behind Vloganovella is Jenna and Claudia, we were all kind of looking up names, and Jenna and Claudia were looking up Greek and Latin roots, and they really liked Nov because it means new. And we're all relatively newish to most people on YouTube. Like, even though I know Hannah and I have been on YouTube since 2008, this is also a new channel as well, and there are some new people. But a novella is a short narrative, and that's kind of what we're going to be doing, because in each video we're going to be answering a question and kind of relating it to our video in some way. We're kind of still in that new phase, because literally this was a really last minute decision to make this collab channel, and it was really last minute getting everyone on the channel, and everything was really last minute. So if there's any kind of confusion over the next 2 weeks, probably that's why. And I don't know, I'm sure this is going to be really great. I'm really excited. And yeah. Ow, I just tripped. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. They untie all the time. So my name is Amanda, and on YouTube I'm known as Creative Bean, and I make vlogs. That's basically what I do. I always want to do more on my channel. Maybe this year I will, but that's basically the focus of my channel. So if you decide to go there, that's what you'll find. It's just a huge window into my mind, basically. I'm going to be this channel's Monday, clearly, because it's Monday. Through the week, it goes Tuesday, who is Hannah, Wednesday is Jenna, Thursday is Carolina, and Friday is Claudia. The question of this week is, what is your life goal? So for me, I don't even make resolutions because I never go through with them. If you know me from my personal channel, it is pretty obvious at this point that I failed my book challenge, which was last year's kind of resolution and goal. I failed it, and I didn't make any other resolution come true except for one, and that's kind of disappointing. And also, I've heard this a lot lately, that, you know, if you want to make a change, you can make a change any time in your life, but some people like that New Year's starting point, but to me it's just a new day. It's just another year. It's not like a huge deal. So life goals are kind of hard to come up with, to be honest. I recorded an earlier version of this video before the sun was going down, so it got progressively darker and I didn't like it. So what I said, and what I'm going to say again, is when I think of that question, I obviously think of myself in the future, and the one thing I always have wanted is a family, and I know Hannah's gonna laugh at me for that, but it's true. Like, I really do want a family and kids and a really nice house somewhere, wherever it may be, and that, you know, it's a pretty simple life goal, but that is one of my goals, is to just grow up and live happily ever after with my family. But that's really boring and really lame, and it's just really hard for me because I don't even know what I want to eat for breakfast half the time. I don't know what I want to major in for college. I don't know where I want to go with my life, and that's pretty bad at this point, but that's how I am. I'm really indecisive about things. I want to make a video. Do I use this camera or this camera? I want to read a book. Do I read something I've already read or something new? I normally choose something I've already read. I want to watch TV. Do I want to fill my brain with SpongeBob or Wizards of Waverly Place? By the way, I don't think I mentioned this in the beginning. I'm 17 and I'm a senior in high school, and I live in the United States. A life goal that I've sort of recently come to think is a good life goal is to become someone in the film industry, and I really am scared about that. I don't even care if it happens later in life, but I think it'd be really cool to just somehow be part of making a new movie. I just think, obviously, since I'm on YouTube, I like filming and I like editing, but on my own channel, as I said, I do mostly vlogs, so I don't have a lot of experience making my own videos. It isn't even so much being part of the filming, but just it would be really cool to have some job. And that is something I probably will hold for a long time as something I want to do. It will probably never happen, I know, but still. So those are some life goals. I don't know. It's only not even 6 p.m. I know this is already late as it is, but first day back at school after staying up between 2 and 4 in the morning every night, and now getting up at 5 is kind of a problem. So that is my video. I hope you guys enjoyed Monday. I hope it will get better. Just a little side note is, like I said, we did really rush this together, so I'm sure for the first 2 weeks it's going to be a little rocky maybe with our videos, but not in a bad way. I'm really excited. I'm truthfully really, really looking forward to this year with you guys, and I'm not just saying that, like, truthfully, I love the idea of being on a collab channel and getting to know all of you guys. That's really the main reason I'm doing it, is just because I want to build more connections. I mean, that sounds really bad, but I mean it in the best way possible. I do have to go now because I'm so behind on homework and everything, and I wanted to take my old Harry Potter calendar and make it into like a gigantic collage to put on my wall. Ron and Dumbledore and stuff. So I'm gonna go and do some of that stuff. I'll probably wind up doing this and not doing my homework, but that's me. I am so excited to see all the videos that you guys make this week. I'm sure you'll creatively interpret the question differently than me, because I'm really boring. I'm going to be the boring one, by the way. Thank you, and tomorrow look forward to seeing Olga Orange 24 on the channel.